So, good evening, or good afternoon still actually. Welcome to Walk and Talk number 21, and it's another lovely sunny afternoon here in central London. Been really blessed with the weather over the last few weeks and enjoying it. So today, Walk and Talk, I want to talk about change. And it's an interesting one, change, because very often in life, and I've certainly been guilty of this, we wait for others to change first, or we wait for things to change. And the key in life, I have discovered after many years, is to actually change ourselves first. And it goes a little bit back to the thing I talked about before in terms of values. If you know your values and you live by your values, you have to demonstrate those values. So you have to be true to those values and go out there and do those things and live by them. So if one of your values is honesty, then you need to be honest. If one of your values is kindness, then you need to be kind. Obvious stuff, but all too often I think we kind of see something that needs changing, or a person that wants changing, or we want something more. You know, we want more kindness, or we want more love, or we want more whatever it is, but we're often unwilling to kind of be the one to start. We're sort of waiting for that other person to take the first step, or waiting for something to change by itself. And it's like everything in life, it's down to habits as well. You know, most things we do in life on a daily basis is habits, yet we're not born with a single habit. All of us are born habit free, yet 95% of what we do, feel, think and react on a daily basis is all down to habits. So we habitually kind of wait for others to change first, and so it's about starting the thing yourself. So we also often say, well, we can't change something that's out of our control, and that's true. There are things that are out of our control, and there's little point in trying to control those things, obviously. But the things that we can control is ourselves. It's about the only thing we can really control, other than if you're lucky enough to have the TV remote, then you can control the TV. But other than that, the things that we can control in our lives is ourselves. So we can control our mindset, we can control our moods, we can control how we react to things, we can control what habits to have, what mood to be in, all those kind of things. So, you know, life is those series of choices. So if we want to see changes in life, changes in the world, then it is really down to us to make the changes first, set the example, lead from the front, show others that we're capable of changing. Because a lot of the time, and I've discovered this in my life, a lot of the time when I want others to change, it's really actually myself. It's more something inside me that was not right, or I was surrounded by the wrong people, and instead of taking on the responsibility and changing myself, which I've now done in a number of ways, I waited for others to kind of make that change, and I waited for others to be different. And of course they weren't, because they had their own priorities and focuses and things that they were doing in their lives. And therefore, you know, all the time I kind of frustrated myself or got annoyed that others wouldn't change, or I couldn't control other people. One of my favourite phrases that my coach Debbie Huxton uses, and I love, is step away from the package. And that's something I've learned quite painfully to do, is to realise there are things that are completely out of our control. There's little point in trying to control them. So the best thing to do is leave them, step away from them, let sort of the thing take its course. And nearly every time when you do that, things tend to work out. So it's the same with change. So if you want change in your life, you know, what I've learned, and it may not be the case for all of you, but certainly what's worked for me is to step away from these things, not try to control things I can't change, but the things I can change, which is myself, I've done as much as I possibly can. Still some areas where I need to improve on that, but I've made the changes. And once you make those changes, the results are, well, they're great. They're much better than you actually expected, because you start attracting the right people, you start attracting other opportunities, you start getting the things that you want in life, because you've been bold enough to change who you are, what you do, how you react, your mood, all those kind of things. So that's it from today. I'll leave you with the sunny streets of London, Thanks for listening. Thanks for all your positive feedback so far. It's really encouraging that people are enjoying these and liking them and sharing them. Please continue to do so. If you like the stuff, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Philip Dodson, and also my blog site, which is philipdodson.wordpress.com. Thanks for listening.